gamers, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing absolutely wonderful. How are y'all doing? Hold up, I gotta stretch. Sorry, I gotta stretch IRL and stuff. I'm so tired. How are you doing? This is like the fourth stream like in a row for me this week. Anyways, how are you doing? Hi. So in a bit, I think in 20 or so minutes or so, we're gonna get interviewed by Sable, because I think they're bringing back like a little talk show or something like that. I'm not too sure about it, but they're bringing back a talk show of theirs called the FEMBOY Lounge. It's a re-debut of their talk show, and I'm the first guest on it, which, holy shit, I'm so nervous. I don't think I've ever really been like interviewed ever and stuff, you know? So today, feel free to ask me anything when the interview starts and stuff. Right now, we're just gonna have a little yap session. How's everyone doing? Who all ready for Easter this weekend? I'm already out of control. Who just joined? I thought someone just joined chat and whatnot. I'm going fucking schizo right now and stuff. But hey, everyone! Oh my god, damn. Oh, there we go. Let me say hi to everyone here. Hey, Syntax, how's it going? Euro, Flora. Also, too, we've reached. What's the percentage of the Halo thing? We're at 42% raised. I can extend the timer for as long as I want to as well too on it. But yeah, no, for Halo ODST, I was figuring out like how we should play them and like in what order and whatnot. I think release date is good. How we are 50% done in just 2 days. Almost 20,000 or 18,300 was just oh my god, Smeenly. We are 54%. We are 54% of the way with Halo 3 ODST as an all-timer. We're gonna get a 10. Ah, no, I'm getting pissed on. I'm getting peed on. Ah! Alright, someone needs to clip that. That's gonna do great. Yeah, no, thank you so much for everyone coming out for today. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone's ready for the legendary Lego Star Wars 2 stream. So how tomorrow is gonna work, it's gonna be a really long stream tomorrow to make up for all the time that I didn't really stream much in March of last month. So I'm gonna start at 12 p.m. PST tomorrow, and we're gonna go as long as it takes us to 100% the game. And I also need to check the achievements for that game as well too. Give me 1 second. I gotta go to fucking retro achievements real quick. Do I have the GameCube version? I need to know what version I'm playing of Lego Star Wars 2 tomorrow. If I should play GameCube or PS2 copy. Alright, PS2 copy. Man, I hope everyone's doing wonderful. Let me turn up the music just a smidge it. Oh, bitch. Give me a second. Bitch! Yeah, no, I'm super fucking nervous. Oh wait, no, that's PlayStation. Where's the PS2? There we go. I'm super fucking nervous about this interview. I don't know what hard-hitting questions everyone's gonna ask me. First thing is, Rain, why is your ass so fat? But yeah, no, I need to complete Secret Plans. There's 103 achievements I need to get. What's the hardest achievement to get? Complete Into the Death Star without either dying, no extras, or ghost character. Oh, bitch. Alright. You gotta complete all the missions without dying? That's fucked up. Alright. No. No.
My name is Andrew Dingus, and I got Sour Patch watermelon, Sour Patch strawberries.
Fucking Ander Dingus again. Dude, no, that's insane. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. I think it's display captured. Yeah, here we go. Now you can. Let me move myself to the side right here, real quick. Oh wow, epic, epic fucking sauce. Here we go. Yeah, no, look at this shit. Look at this shit. You have to complete all the missions without dying. Oh yeah. God, every single time. Dude, I'm so like out of the loop. I'm so loopy. There we go. Yeah, you can complete the mission. If you were a Castle Crashers character, which one would you be? What the hell's Castle Crashers? What's the Bloom's the pink one. Hold on. What's the difference? Because Bloom's the pink one. You're blue, I'm getting. There's no yellow. There's no yellow Castle Crasher. There's no yellow Castle Crasher. And you're already the blue one, so like there's not really much of me like I can do, you know what I mean? What's the gameplay like? Let me see. Let me see a gameplay. I have never seen. Fuck. I can't. Ah, damn it. There we go. Let me look at this guy's gameplay real quick. No commentary. Oh, sweet. Guys, I'm gonna pretend this is my gameplay. Guys, I'm playing Castle Crashers right now. This is my gameplay. I'm joking. I'm not like that. L. Is this just a little bit like Shovel Knight or something like that? You'll definitely know the music. Kawaii is the pink one. Hold on a second, sorry. There we go. Where's the music? I might remember the music, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do remember the music for this one. It doesn't ring a bell, I'm sorry. I don't know, maybe if you play like a track of it or something like that, I might remember. Alright, so let me move myself back over here. There we go. Oh, bitch. My bad. There we go. Yo, thank you, Zoli the Axolotl, for the follow. Hope you're doing absolutely wonderful. What's fun is that each end of the level, you get to save the princess and kiss them, but you have to kill your friends first. Oh my god. No, I want to fuck the princess. No, I'm fucking the princess. That's type shit. That's type shit you're doing. I think how the Lego Star Wars thing is gonna go is we're gonna 100% the game, and then I guess the next time I'll pick up the game is when we get the rest of the achievements, because I do want to 100% like all the achievements in the game. You know what I mean? Like I do want to do that. These doing the levels without dying achievements are fucking egregious, especially the space ones, which I'm guessing what these final ones are right here. That's insane. Earn all 99 bricks. I mean, they look possible. I might have to watch videos about it or some shit. You know what I mean? They look insane, dude. There's gotta be some like speedrun strats. I do. I was gonna actually because I streamed Lego Star Wars 1 last year, right? I don't know if I should like do a funny wheel with this one though. Let me make a poll. Do stream tomorrow. Fuck. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I might need to make a funny wheel stream for tomorrow. That sounds pretty kick. All right. I'll call you and. Oh, I'm getting DM'd by Sable right now. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Sable's deafened. I'm gonna keep yapping with you guys till we're ready. Let me resize my thing and I'll resize Sable. Fuck, I keep doing that. Where's the group reactive? Also, chat, if the music's too loud, let me know. I'll like turn it down a bit or something. No one voted, bro. Alright, whatever. I'll make a Discord poll. I'll make a Discord poll at some point. Probably later tonight or something like that. Gotcha. Alright. So maybe we can probably pick some more music that's not like too upbeat. Oh damn, alright. Aquazone Vaporwave, what's this? Is this a hentai jazz? I might actually play that, hold on. Aqua Fantasy. That one's too loud. What's is it jazz fusion I'm looking for? I'm trying to find some music right here. That's cool, but not for today though. I need to get some like music that's not too distracting. For me at least. Let me see. I got bonked on the head. Maybe relaxing. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that's not like too loud and stuff. Hey Springtrap, how's it going? Hope you're doing wonderful. I'm getting interviewed in a bit. Oh shit. There we go. Alright, now we're back. So I think Sable is setting up right now. So yeah. Anybody got any questions in chat for me? Anybody? Anything? I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous to be doing this and stuff. I'm excited though. I'm excited. This is like my first like interview ever and stuff. Hey, how's it go? If that's got to be like the first question. That's got to be the first question. Hold on a second. I do also want to stream Gran Turismo 2 again at some point. I heard there was another mod coming out soon. What was it, like the beige edition or something like that, where they retook every single car from the game and reworked it to be like the most like bland thing imaginable. Like the most bland car like you can think of and whatnot. So it's like super beige and stuff like that. But I don't know, I find it like really interesting. I find it like pretty funny and interesting. I don't know. Let's me. Oops, there we go. And at some point too, this year I also want to do Gran Turismo 3 and whatnot. Because what was it? I streamed Gran Turismo 1, so I need to play the second one at some point to make a video about it, and then so I can do the third one and blah 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 whatnot. Just I've got so many games I want to play, I want to try and stuff that I haven't had the time last year to do it because I was like over worrying about too much shit. So it's like I feel like this year I want to like actually like make a checklist and like check off games that like I've played on stream, you know, some I made like videos about and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, it's type shit. It's type shit. Hey, Sanguine, how's it going?
I did your Fred Durst impression, Shifu.
Look at me now, Shifu. I look just like Fred Durst. Tell me how proud you are.
Buddy, I am the new Fred Durst. Hands up or hands down. Back up, back up.
Tell me what you're gonna do now.
Yeah.
I did it all for the nookie.
I did it all for the nookie. The nookie. Oh, I should probably, because they're setting up my Fuji Tech and stuff, so I should probably, like, fix it for them to where, because I had it for Master Shake. I had my Fuji Tech as Master Shake, and I forgot to reset it and stuff. Found Absolute Peak. Yeah, you did. Unless, wait, did you find another one? Oh, you found another one. Oh, shit.
I can smell
Fucking creep.
being made.
I hate that we just do parodies.
Spend my life looking for banana bread.
6 feet from the bread, and I'm thinking,
Should have been there.
Don't sound that bad on you.
Should have been there for the 5-way foot long. Should have been dead on the $5 foot long ring in my head. Put tomatoes on that shit with cornbread. 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 I can't fucking sing Creed for shit, dude. Hello, my friend, we meet again. It's time to order the foot long with the bread. Cause when you make, fuck, I can't do it on the spot like that. Now I just look like a smacked ass. It's gonna be cringe for me to rewatch back and just look at me fucking sing Creed.
I mean, when I'm really into Shadow the Hedgehog.
And I started writing fan fiction of him.
then I make a yellow Sonic to be his rival.
But I also mixed in Pikachu and oh my god.
Is this an Oni Plays clip?
I almost said Chris Hemsworth. That would be a turn of events.
Chris Hemsworth is the next Chris Chan.
He would probably actually get a girlfriend like he's been.
I can't see the ad. Was that just a fucking Oni Plays bit? I also need to where's the sound alerts? There we go. I feel like I could just like make it a bit bigger. There we go. Now like people can actually like see it. Nah, but I can find some other play clips somehow. There's a few I remember. There we go. Dude, nice jazz. Holy fuck. Might need to. There we go. I'm excited. I'm excited. How's everyone doing, by the way? I totally forgot if I asked you guys if you guys are doing good. I know Flora's recovering. Shouts for Flora. Legit the strongest person I know. I don't even know if Sable knows they got their their Halo Fuji on.
Did you guys see the new Star Wars on Disney Plus? What they did to Han Solo?
No.
That
They
Han
do a
Solo
Han Solo.
Greedo scene?
No.
What?
Oh, he goes.
Makalaki.
they fucking, you know the Han who shot
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Dude,
Bet.
it's the most psychotic edit I've ever seen anything. Literally, so they have Greedo's little subtitles, and it's like.
Greedo's little subtitle. I don't. I have not seen any other Star Wars like on Disney Plus or whatnot. I just remember the Han shot only. That was it.
Oh, do we want shared chat?
Oh shit! Yeah, I was gonna ask
like
you that. I was gonna ask you that, and then I got fucking sidetracked because I got video share redeemed on my stream, like I always do,
That'll do it.
and my ADHD just kicked in.
A copy.
I got you.
paste.
No, I got you, Umphy. Hold on.
I already sent you a link.
Thank you.
When you do this enough times, you get used to doing it quick.
I suppose. Did I not go to it? Already in session. Oh,
You gotta
oh,
close the one you're in.
Yeah, you're right. Join new
Scuff,
session.
scuff, scuff, scuff.
It's not a rainy stream without a little bit of scuff.
Same. Alright, you ready?
Wait, so if I type you can see that? If I type big smelly butt.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Sweet. Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
God, I should have started like 30 seconds ago, and I'm just not doing that.
Shit, my bad.
No, you're good. I am.
feel responsible.
No, I'm forgetting some stuff. So here we go. All right.
That's fine, no worries.
All right. Now I gotta figure out how to do this. Turn this down.
Intro. First darkness, then redness, then whiteness.
I'm gonna keep you muted for a second,
I,
so they won't hear you. But
yeah, no worries.
you'll know when you can speak, basically.
You speak when spoken to.
Hi everybody. Welcome to the new and improved Femboy Lounge, where you get to ask your most desired questions to a femboy, your most questionable like life questions. You know, if you have something you gotta get through, you know, we've got you. If you need today for our very first show, we have Rainy Kingpin. How you doing today?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I'm so fucking nervous. I don't think I've like been interviewed like ever.
My OBS is disconnected. Are you kidding me?
What was up?
My OBS disconnected.
Shit, no.
Alright, I think we're back.
Yeah, no, that's complete. As a omen. As a omen.
Alright, can everybody hear us now? Or at least
Jack, can you
from
hear us?
my end?
Jack, can you hear me?
I'm gonna turn on my music too.
Jeff, you can hear me. Type good
Right.
burger in chat.
Right, there it
Sable's OBS disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Alright,
we go.
yeah, OBS took a shit.
Yeah, there
Alright,
we go.
we're back.
You want to do your intro
They
again?
quit it. I think the intro got captured. I'm recording it, at least. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to try and put this on like podcast shit.
Yeah. Of course.
But yeah, so like I said, here we have Rainy Kingpin today.
Hey, how's it going?
You heard half of it. God damn it. But yeah, we have Rainy Kingpin today. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? No, I'm a little bit nervous because like this is like my I think my first like interview ever and stuff to like that I can like remember and stuff. So I was just like oh shit, like I don't know what to say or do. I gotta act a bit more professional, quote unquote, as fresh as I can be and stuff. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I got big.
Well, I'm glad you are. I can't say I'm not any better with the nerves. Last time I did any kind of interview. Are we really gonna get ads again because of the disconnected recap? You son of a bitch.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Well, the only kind of interview I did before was on my old channel when I got a voice actor to appear on my charity stream.
Oh, for real, deadass?
Yeah, that was interesting.
What was it? I had like a phase where I kind of wanted to get into voice acting, just because I used to do like a bunch of like impressions of like cartoon characters and bullshit, like in VCs with my friends and stuff. I was like, oh, maybe I gotta take like auditions or something like that, because I want to get on an Adult Swim show or something like that at some point.
I tried to flip this so you're facing me, and then it turns your name into Rainy backwards.
Oh yeah, Rainy backwards.
Flashbang by Google Docs. All right, as I try to get my thoughts together, is there anything you want to tell my chat, your chat about yourself? Why don't you? Let's do that. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
Hey, how's it going? No, I kid. Yeah, no, hey, I'm Rainy Kingpin, the one, the only FEMBOY Kingpin. You know, don't trust any other FEMBOY Kingpin. That's me. And no, I like to, I don't know, I don't know what I like to do. I like to play games. I'll kick your butt in Halo 2, I guess. Oh, and I like to smoke pencils. There you go. Yeah. I don't know how to like what type of like classification I don't like to use labels and stuff like that. I feel like I want to be like the most like cursed, goofy, odd like femboy there is and stuff. I try my best to be. I want to like try hard at the. That's the thing. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just fucking yapping shit at this point. Oh, can I swear? I'm sorry. I should probably ask you that. Can I swear?
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But excuse me. I know how you feel though with the like I guess being inclusive thing. Truthfully, that's actually part of where the multiversal aspect of Sable came from.
Yeah.
I was sitting there going, okay, well, I want to get it dressed like femboy in my design. I'm like, what if people think I'm trans? I'm not trans. I'm like, well, what if people want to use Sable as like their inspiration for that? I'm like, okay, well, what if there was a version of Sable out there that was trans?
My comfort
not
character.
Me, but there's a version of Sable out there like that.
Yeah.
And then I just ran with it. I'm like, oh, then I could do this and this and this and this, and now we have everything from pregnant Sable to lounge Sable to normal Sable.
Bro, you gotta make like trading cards at some point.
Funny you say that.
Oh my!
For our first merch idea, I gotta get the money. It's like I think $400 up front just for the art.
Yeah.
Is we're gonna do a custom magic card, custom art magic card. So it'll be a if you've played Magic before, for anybody, there are alternate art cards where it'll say like Sable the Raccoon, and then underneath it, it'll give you the actual name of the card. And then it'll just be the normal card.
I never played Magic. The only like card related thing I played was either Pokemon, but like also Bakugan. I forgot about that. I was a big Bakugan nerd growing up.
I never really got the chance to get into that. But the other one we're going to do is a Pokemon card. That's going to be a custom card all the way across the board. Because I found most people that play Magic, and most people that have Pokemon cards collect them. So
yeah,
figured make the Magic card usable, make the Pokemon card collectible.
No, that's actually way. You got to think at some point too. You gotta get them shits like holographic or like the. What is it holographic when you like tilt it and it's got like that rainbow effect on it and shit?
Foiling is the official term for it, I think.
A foiling, yeah. You gotta make it look like get that rainbow effect and shit on that and stuff.
It's funny you say that. The place that I'm gonna go through to print actually can do foiling.
Oh, that's actually way cool. That's way cool, actually.
Yeah.
I'd buy a pack.
We're trying to figure out the logistics because I still gotta pay off I still gotta pay off the Kit Kat debt.
Well, I can't imagine that being cheap at all. Dude, that's gotta be like a hefty
$6
fucking.
grand.
$6 grand. God damn, dude.
Oh wait, are you talking about the cards or the Kit Kat?
Just get anything in general.
The cat was $6 grand. The cards would be about $400 for the art, and that's a conservative estimate.
Yeah.
And then it'd be about
the print.
I think it's like $40-50 to get it printed. I can print 100 of them for about
40 or 50.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm going through the same site I get my Magic proxies printed.
Yeah.
They're actual like card stock.
Yeah.
Well, these cards be scratch and sniff new.
Scratch and sniff is a great. Nah, I'd be the only scratch and sniff one. You smell it and you scratch, you smell piss. Courtesy of me. I'm joking.
All right. Well, since this is the Femboy Lounge,
yeah.
The first question I guess I have for you, if we want to start with this or we can start with the other one, well, tell me a little bit about like your femboy journey. We'll say like what was your first experience like realizing that you like oh shit, fem stuff is awesome.
I mean, like, honestly, in terms of like, I guess it goes hand in hand with how I've like discovered like my identity in general, and so like gender identity wise in general, because I don't know, it stemmed a lot from like while I was like reflecting on it as a kid. Also, too, everybody in chat, I do want to apologize if I like stutter or yap a whole lot and shit. You know, this is just a way for me to like unsettle the fucking butterflies that I've got right now and shit. But I think I mentioned this one before on stream where I got like bullied a fuck ton growing up. This was like during a time where it was like the mid 2010s where like gay and the F slur was like still being thrown around as like a pejorative and stuff.
Yeah.
So as I was like acting a bit like crass and gay and all that stuff to try and like make my friends laugh and stuff, my friend circle at the time were a bunch of dickheads and stuff, you know? Like, I don't talk to any of them anymore due to some fucking personal reasons, but it's like they would like use like, you know, gay as an insult and like the F slur as an insult for like me and stuff, and it really made me question about myself a lot, to the point where like I went into high school thinking, I was like, am I bi? Like, do I like boys too and stuff, not just girls? You know what I mean? So I like questioned of that. I found out I was bi in high school through a funny experience I mentioned a few times on stream. But later in, I think during the pandemic, actually, I'd like, because there'd be like some thoughts I would have like in high school and like once I graduated and stuff. And I was like, oh, like, you know, sometimes I would get a little bit envious of how girls look. Because like I just always assumed that like, you know, girl clothing and girls just look like way better in general. And me looking like a fucking greasy chud and stuff like that in high school. And so I was like, why do I look like shit? And why do everyone else looks nice, you know, and stuff, right? And I was like, oh my god, you know, actually like girl clothing, like, does it actually look good? I can't tell anybody about this and stuff. And 9 times out of 10, when stories like this happen, it all stems from thigh highs somehow. You know, let's just call a spade, you know? Because I used to think girls wearing thigh highs were like really, really cute. So I was like, oh fuck, you know? And then like,
Used to?
no, I still do. I'm just saying, like, at the time, you know, I was like really like, wow, dude, they look fucking amazing at thigh highs and stuff like that. I wonder, how would I look? Nah. Maybe, and it would be this back and forth in my head through 2020 while I was in the pandemic and I couldn't really like go anywhere and stuff. I was like, what if I had to be a bit more feminine? You know, what if I had to? And then around that time is when I discovered like femboys in general. And like I legit, like when I first discovered the term, read about it and like watched a few videos from like some femboy VTubers and some like femboy like content creators and like looked up like images of like femboys online and stuff. I like soy jacked at the screen being like, that's me. I resonate with that. That's me. You know what I mean? So it's like I soy jacked at the screen. I was like, yes, I want to get into that. You know what I mean? So I think at the end of 2021, I moved in with my like one remaining IRL friend who I had left, who like helped me like really had a femboy because she had some like a maid outfit and stuff and some other outfits. She's like, here, try this on. And I was like, ooh, I actually like this and stuff. And that one remaining IRL friend I had left is now my current wife. So yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so she kind of like helped me because I told her about it. I was like, I want to be a femboy. I want to feel cute. And she's like, pretty much just like, I got you, you know?
All right, bet.
Yeah. All right, bet. yeah. Well, I'll help you with that. So no, I have a lot of like thanks to her and stuff. And then what was it? And throughout this time too, when your mind is start doing gymnastics on you and stuff, you got to question your gender identity and stuff. You know what I mean? So was it mid 23 or 24 or something like that? I've found out I am gender fluid. And that's what I go by today. So it's like everybody can check and like feel free to use like whatever pronouns you want. I'm all right with it and stuff. But I do identify, even though I say femboy kingpin and femboy all this stuff, I am gender fluid and stuff. So I'm not LARPing or any shit like that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's funny. I guess a similar experience is the right wording.
Mm-hmm.
But some of it came from some confusion. I was called a twink pretty much all my life. 'Cause I
Yeah.
had the twink build.
Mm-hmm.
And I always equated twink with femboy, but that's because I never knew what a femboy was. I always associated twink with guy dressed femme.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I got there. So one day Crystal and I, my fiance,
Yeah.
were at her college friend's cabin. One of them owns a cabin, and we were there. And they called me a twink. And I'm like, all right, well, if they're calling me a twink, it must be true. Let me figure out what the fuck this is about.
Yeah.
So I went home. I bought a pair of tights. Didn't tell Crystal. I tried them on. I'm like, fuck, these are comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I actually look good in this. And I've never said that about myself. I'm like,
Yeah, no, dude, I never said that about myself until I put on like my first pair of thigh highs and like the maid outfit. Like that was like the first time in my life where I looked in the mirror. I'm like, hold on a second, hold on, you know, and cause I didn't really care about like how I looked and stuff like every day, like in high school and like wherever. I just wake up out of bed and throw on a pair of sweatpants and just called it a day, you know.
jeans and t-shirt for me. I still do that when because I live in I'm not going to be as clean, like, politically on this show because of what it is.
Yeah.
But I live in a politically purple area.
Yeah.
I go down the street, I'm going to get shot. I go one more street over, I'll be embraced just fine.
Yeah.
So when I'm going out, Crystal and I have to plan where we're going.
Yeah.
It is no joke. Okay, we're going to... I've already doxed where I live. We're going to Lancaster today. Okay.
Yeah.
Going anywhere else? No. Are we going to Inner City Lancaster? Yes. Okay, I can dress femme today. Oh, hey, we're going to Lebanon for because I think the Ren Fairs are on there. I forget where the actual Ren Fair is at. Cannot dress femme there. We'll get shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Went to the cabin again. Talked to Crystal's friend. Hey, can you guys? They asked if we can go get soda. I'm like, yeah, sure. I had my skirt on. I'm like, wait. I'm like, what kind of area are we in? He puts his knee up, starts playing an imaginary banjo. I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna get shot.
God.
And he looked at me dead serious and said, I would not put it past this area.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's bro, it's like completely 50-50 where you're at, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it is 50-50. And I'll be truthful. Love my mother to death. She still doesn't know how to handle it. Every time I bring up, hey, can I wear a dress or a skirt to this like thing we're doing? Like, we're just gonna just go out to eat. She will just give a weird reaction. She's been having the reaction of, you are my son. I'm not gonna disown you. I have no fucking idea how to handle this.
Yeah. No. What was it? I guess I'm a little bit more lucky and stuff because I told my parents last year, last year, the year before, that like I'm a femboy and stuff like that, and they're like very accepting to it and stuff. I don't often go outside in like my femme clothes. Not just because like I'm embarrassed or scared, it's because I'm just fucking lazy sometimes, and like sometimes I'm just like,
I feel that.
Like we're going out of the store, I'm just gonna put on sweats. I'm fucking tired, you know. But it's like on the rare chance I'm like, maybe I'm gonna wear something cute today.
I can't say I'm any better. I've talked about it on Twitter before. I get nasty razor burns, so I feel like I have to wear tights. And I would dress femme. So especially during the winter, I don't have a lot of like good winter clothes.
Yeah.
But if I don't want to put the tights on, I'm not going out femme 9 times out of 10 because I don't like my legs being bare.
Yeah. No. Also, too, chat. Like, it's a big like motivational thing as well too and stuff. That like that's one of like the key things that like doesn't really get talked about when it comes to like femboys and like wearing like femboy fashion and whatnot. Is like sometimes, you know, right? You gotta like put in the work, you know. You gotta like make it a part of like a routine and a cycle and stuff like that. And I'm not saying like every single day you have to like do it and stuff like that. You know, you have to put this and this and this and this and this on. If it's just like thigh high skirt and whatever top you want to wear and stuff, you got and if you want to like keep it up, you gotta like make it a part of like your cycle and stuff like that. And it is okay to feel lazy too, because like I said, like sometimes when I'm just going to like the fucking like subway up the street or something like that, you know, sometimes like if I'm feeling enough energy for it, yeah, I'll wear femme clothes, you know. But a lot of the time, and this is just a me thing, I just get fucking lazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I can't say I'm much better. Like I said, with the legs, if I don't shave them, my face, if I don't shave it. My hair. I know when I walk out in boy mode, it is jeans, t-shirt, and a hat.
Yeah.
I can wear one of those things when I go out fem. My shoes change. My bottom changes. My top tends to stay the same with the t-shirt because I don't have that much else.
Yeah.
I can't wear my hat anymore, so I have to do my hair up better.
Mhm.
So it's like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, if you want to stay home and dress femme too, that's fine. I like to do that.
Yeah, if you're in a safe home environment and you want to dress femme, by all means you should, you know?
The one big piece of advice I'll give to anybody who has not gone out femme like that before, whether they're trans, whether they're femboy, whether they're whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sure I'm missing stuff that I don't know. Is be prepared for one of the biggest things that I've experienced, and it became a huge inside joke to us now.
Yeah.
Is the boomer stare.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, no. I've
You'll-
gotten a few of those.
You'll get multitude of reactions.
Mhm.
More often than not, the women will double take, especially if they're younger. They'll just kind of go, "Oh, hey, what the fuck,"
Yeah.
and just go about their day.
Yeah.
You'll get people that go like that follow you for a brief, like their eyes follow you for a brief second, then up the head turn, and then they're done. Boomers,
We'll just
no joke, will stop what they're doing
lock on you.
and pivot until you're out of sight. You
Chat.
have to round a corner or break their line of sight
Their eyes
for
will
them
like
to stop staring.
their eyes will like auto aim at you, dude. Like it's egregious.
It goes from something you would feel uncomfortable about to be real funny real quick.
Yeah, no, legit.
The other thing I'll say too is if you are very uncomfortable and you're nervous to go out, bring a friend.
Yeah, that's.
Oops, sorry.
Oh no, you go ahead. Go. I have a habit of. I have a habit. It's like one day your thing is like I gotta like say my 2 cents. Go ahead.
I'm not much better, believe me. What the first time I ever went out dressed femme, I went with my friend Daxter. Crystal was a little salted, like not in like the bad salted, but like the, why wasn't it me? Understandable. She's my fiance. I went out with Daxter. The reason I went out with Daxter first is because he's built like a brick. And not only is he built like a brick, boy, if you give your opinion to him,
Yeah.
and it's not about themselves,
This
or
guy
it's to
giving you
complain about the
trouble?
way you live, he will basically tell you to your face, shut the fuck up and leave. And he
Yeah.
has the build and voice to back it up.
Yeah.
If you have that friend, hang on to that friend and go out with them the first time and see how that goes.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking bodyguard type shit.
Yeah, and then once you keep going time after time, you'll know where you can and probably can't go. Like, you're going to have places like that. Not everywhere is
Yeah.
going to be safe to go, as awful as that sounds.
Yeah.
But you'll learn the places that you can go safely. Like, I know I can go down the street now by myself.
Yeah.
Like, I can go run to Sheets and walk in, walk out, and not feel like my life is in danger.
Mhm.
If I go to Lebanon, no, I'm good.
Yeah. What was it? That's why it's like whenever like I wear femme stuff, I never ever go anywhere without my wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite reaction still. I was walking out of a Target. Crystal was checking out, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm just going to walk out to the car. I had this wonderful, I forget what it's called. It's not a shawl. It's like, it's almost like a full body cape.
Yeah.
I had that on. I had my tights on. I had one of my skirts on. I felt good. I was walking out. I walked past a group of people, and out of the corner of my ear, I know that sounds weird, but it's like just in range enough for me to hear. I heard, I was about to say that's a really cute girl, and then I looked at them more. I'm like, hell yeah, I did something right today. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Also, Vic in chat said, I thought you were going to say gender euphoria boner. I have had that, unironically.
What, gender euphoria?
No, gender euphoria boner.
Oh yeah.
That is, for me, when I first started doing the femboy stuff, it was non-stop.
Mhm.
So if that happens to you, it's normal, believe me.
Yeah. No, legit. And it's like it's not even just like with back on the topic of self-discovery too. It's not just like, not all journeys are, as like complex and stuff like that. Cause like I self-discoverized myself. Also too, while I was discovering what femboys are, I was just like, dude, this is hot. I thought 5 femboys are hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like a whole nother fucking discussion in general and stuff on the topic of like femboys being sexualized and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's something I do want to broadcast to everybody, because I'm hoping people out there listen to this outside of just like who we're talking to now.
Yeah.
It needs to be kept in mind. I need this because I see it all the time and I feel awful because I know I'm part of the problem. You have to realize not all femboys want to be sexualized.
Exactly.
Femboys aren't to be sexualized. It's what is it? Is the phrase I'm looking for correlation, not causation? Is that it?
Fucking, I don't know.
I don't remember. By the way, are a lot of femboys out there being, sexual? Yes, I think a lot of it has to do with we found ourselves.
Me, I would never sexualize myself.
So I think it has a lot
joking.
to do with like we found ourselves. We're happy with ourselves. We want to show off now.
Exactly. Yeah.
But not everybody's gonna be like that. There are, and I've come across it, and it's so hard for them. Even my own community, I had to lock them out.
Yeah.
Under 18 femboys are gonna appear. Do not sexualize them. You're going to be A, a creep, B, a pedophile, but let them figure out who they are. I have seen so many femboys that go, hey, I've been a femboy for 3 years. Now I found out I'm trans. I had those questions. Pokemon Legend of ZA confirmed I'm not trans. Don't ask me how that works. It's don't sexualize femboys unless they are clearly wanting to do that.
Like if they're okay with it, and that they're okay with it, like, then that's up to them and stuff like that. But it's like that's a lot of things that like not just outsiders of the community, but like insiders as well too. There's a big consent problem, There's a big like consent issue when it comes to like, femboys and whatnot too, because like outsiders that just find that fetishizes femboys will send unsolicited images and DMs and stuff like that, and then people within the community will send each other unsolicited photos and videos and DMs to one another and just be like really creepy and whatnot, Yeah, but like,
that
within the community, it annoys me a bit because it's a little bit too hush hush depending on like what your like clout status is and stuff. That's the thing.
Yeah, but
Not to peel back the curtain.
But that's the big thing, is that the femboys shouldn't be seen as a sexual thing. I think the big thing, and feel free to tell me wrong, and that's the one thing I'll tell anybody. If I'm wrong about something, my opinions are not, made of metal.
Yeah.
They will mold. If I find out new information, my opinions will change. If my opinion or something I say is horribly wrong or insensitive, tell me, please, for the love of God.
No,
I am a dense idiot.
Yeah, no, that's what I always tell Chad. It's like whenever I like make a statement or something, first thing I say, tell me when I'm telling lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, to go off of that, what I was gonna say is, femboy is the way I understand it and the way I see it is a self-identifier.
Yeah.
You're not into femboys as a fetish. You are into feminine men. I think there's a distinct difference. You like the femininity of, in men. So you like when they dress cutely or act more feminine. But femboys is a self-descriptor, so please do not sexualize that. Like, that's...
I hate that it cut you off real quick. Is our
No, you're fine.
Our shared chats working and stuff? Because I see mine. Nope.
It is now.
All right, there you go. Yeah, sorry, I just noticed that. And so.
Yeah, it probably broke during the
Oh
outage.
yeah. When the Anyways, yeah, no, sorry to cut you off. Anyways, yeah.
No, you're fine. I'd rather find that out now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just saw your stream too. I love your setup. You got.
Oh, thanks.
Because I just saw someone from my chat just say, "I have a question," and you know what it is, which makes me like eye emoji right now.
Good. Feel free to, I don't know where you put it on from your community. Ask questions. Hold your questions. Toward the latter half of this.
Yeah.
We will be taking questions from people.
Yeah, exactly.
There weren't any on Twitter or Blue Sky, but there were a bunch in my Discord. So we'll be pulling from that. We'll pull from Rainy's chat for fairness.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'll also like go back into my chat too and be like, oh, this one's funny.
So the other questions I have, we've pretty much gone through so far, which is like what your experience, realizing, are you comfortable going out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's continue on with like the going out. Like, so you said you told your parents, like plural, right?
Yeah.
So they both know. Okay.
Yeah, my parents, yeah.
Okay, I do ask because like my best friend, his mom knows he's bi, his dad does not.
Yeah.
So some families are like that dynamically. And on that note too, and this is gonna sound awful, but I've seen it too many times. I've been the receiving end of it.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound awful. Family is I need people to realize family is a word. Blood is. When people say blood is thicker than water, fuck them. If your family is toxic, fuck them.
Yeah.
My dad disowned me back in 2019. He's back in my life now.
Yeah.
But the period after he disowned me has been the best period of my life because I stopped performing.
Yeah.
I've met people with toxic siblings. I've met people with toxic grandparents. Fuck them. You don't need them. If you have to live there because, like, financial situations, I'm sorry, you'll have to tolerate it. I couch surfed for years because of it. But, that is something to keep in mind. If family is not willing to accept you for you,
yeah, it's not a blood
fuck
thing.
them.
Yeah, it's not a blood thing.
Yeah.
It's a like care thing, If you have people in your life that will go out of their way, to show how much they do care about you, and in return you go out of their way to show how much you care about them and whatnot, that's family right there. I don't give a shit if we're related, if I consider you a part of my life, then that's family,
Yeah, so like, for context, I used to have a few friends. My friend group exploded in a dramatic fashion after high school.
Yeah.
I am down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
But those are 2 friends I would legitimately take a bullet for.
Yeah.
When I told them, hey, I'm a femboy, we got together to play Magic, I'm like, hey, I'm a femboy.
Mm-hmm.
You've met both, everyone people in chat have known Brandon. He's been on stream a couple times, and Daxter. Daxter's like, dude, it's fucking clothing, I don't care. And Brandon's like, dude, I don't care either. He's like, you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
Which is how it should be.
Yeah.
But how did your like IRL friends, or if any other family you've told, how did that go for you?
Well, when I told my parents and stuff like that, my dad was confused, like at first, because like he just didn't really know like what a femboy was and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? From what I was talking to like my grandma about, which is like on my dad's side of the family, like his mom and stuff like that. Apparently, like when my dad was like in high school and stuff like that, he was like a real homophobic type of person and stuff. But like, as she explained it, like, I'm so proud of your dad because it feels like he's actually like grown out of it and like is starting to accept more of life, and stuff.
Yeah.
Which like honestly is something I respect, because like if like my dad was still that type of person, like my wife is trans, he would not accept my wife, but like he's gone out of his way to be like, you are one of my kids, you know what I mean? Like he's going out of his way to call like my wife, who is trans, you are like a daughter to me,
Oh, wow.
Like really has shown like how much he has changed over the years and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's huge.
Yeah.
And that's something to keep in mind too, is that people, I am in the camp of people who can't change. I've met my fair share of people who won't, and won't is different than can't. I do want that to be known. And you get a feeling sometimes if somebody will kind of start to cave a little bit.
Yeah, you'll think for the follow.
One of my mods' mom continues to dead name them. I think there's a difference that between, to be fair, they raised you between fucking up and doing it out of malice.
Yeah.
Like I mispronoun people constantly. But that's not out of malice, but because I'm sitting there yapping. Brain goes faster than mouth, or mouth goes faster than brain. I hear voice equates, and out comes whatever fucking I'm hearing in my head.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between doing it out of malice or ignorance versus they don't know better.
Like
if somebody
ignorance
uses
versus incompetence type of thing. Like there's been a few times where it's like I've accidentally misgendered someone, and it's not because of like any malice and stuff. Like with my wife, for example, like it was just like because what was it? It's like muscle memory type of thing. When you're so used to someone being one thing, so you're trying to like mentally train yourself to be like you know, because you want to respect them. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you know, if you slip up and stuff like that, just be very courteous and be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that, you know, show that you care and that you're making an effort and stuff. And then the more and more you hang out with them and stuff, the more and more your brain is going to like, you know, remember, and becomes the new norm. Sorry. Think of that.
No, you're fine.
No, I was thinking of that shitty Twitter cartoon. Yeah, no, it becomes the new norm at that point. You know what I mean? And yeah, no, but again, this is just speaking from a fucking forehead from me and stuff like that. Not speaking for everybody else. Everybody else is, you know, probably will get it on the first try and then never question it again, and is mentally more stable than me. But you know, I'm just speaking from experience.
My favorite is still one of my other mods is not only do they have DID, dissociative identity disorder, but they're also trans, so they go by they.
Yeah.
My favorite thing constantly, and with one of my other friends, same thing. I'll go, he, they, fuck. As I sit there and realize that I fucked it up the first time. So it is it's one of those things I have to laugh at myself. And it's constantly like he, they, fuck.
Yeah.
It's the realization you fucked it up.
My friend Ping in chat just says, and my friends aren't brazenly homophobic to me. I can't trust them personally. That I feel like I'm okay with to an extent. You know, if I find that, because I got like a fucking, I don't want to say edgy sense of humor because that's gonna make me sound like a fucking, you know, like NPC and stuff. But like if I find something funny, like I'll laugh at it and stuff, and like if I don't, like I'll just call you out on it and stuff. There is a few times where I do find like someone being homophobic to me, but like only one of my friends being homophobic to me and stuff like that. If the joke lands and if it's funny, like I'll laugh at it. You know what I mean? But if it's like again and again and again and again and again, I'm gonna like the red sirens are gonna go off, and I'm like, okay, you're a red flag at that point and stuff. But
yeah, like when you had said earlier about gender fluid, like you don't care about the pronouns. And I'm like, so bitch is okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you just fucking, you call me he, they, she, he, you know, cunt or something like that. I don't really care, you know. I'm gonna respond to that.
I live by the if I'm friends with you, I'm going to insult you.
Yeah, but no, I've really grown out of the edgy humor phase and stuff, because I will say right now, the only questions I'm not gonna ask are the ones related to my time being in the YouTube commentary community, because that is an embarrassing time of my life that like no one should relive or go into. If you like YouTube commentary, don't join it at all. It is as bad as everyone makes it out to be. No one is fucking funny. Everyone just finds the same 3 edgy jokes, you know, fucking funny and stuff like that. You know, I used to be fucking edgy and all that bullshit and stuff. I grown out of it because I'm fucking not. I don't know what it is, dude. It's like when you're at that age and you join a community and you find edgy shit funny. That's just how it is and stuff. But eventually you're gonna grow out of it because, oh my god, you know, common sense is gonna hit you and stuff. And then the people
will cringe.
Yeah, and then the people that like never have that phase of common sense hitting you and stuff never really grow up mentally, to be honest, you know. So if it's just like shit about my time in commentary, I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ban you from my chat and then point and laugh at you.
Well, so like I know like the exact feeling you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I during one of my subathons, I set one of the early goals is revealing my old stream channel. And when I revealed it, the first thing I said is, I want you guys to keep in mind this was like 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed a lot. I've learned a lot, and I said some unsavory things.
Legit,
Like,
like the me from like, goddamn, my dog just hit the fucking front door. The me from like 2016 to like 18, 19 and all that stuff does not reflect the Rainy that I am right now and stuff. So it's like, why would I want to like look back at the mirror? You know what I mean? If it doesn't reflect who I am now.
It's like when, and I'll say this to everybody, and now again, you can't just broad stroke everything. I will give anyone the benefit of the doubt, especially like when people say, "Oh, they tweeted this 10 years ago." I'm like, I mean, yeah, a lot has changed in 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like I love the Whitest Kids You Know. They're one of my favorite comedy groups.
Yeah.
Some of their stuff has not aged well.
No.
But before every episode now, well, it will say these were written during a different time where some of these jokes were found funny.
Yeah.
That's fine. If you're still doing it, whole different conversation.
Yeah, if you're still doing it, that's yeah, like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like, come on,
but
man.
But if somebody comes out and says, "Hey, you said this 15 years ago. You're a piece of shit," I'm like, I'd like to know if you still have those opinions. If you still have those opinions, then we'll have the conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Concourse said, everybody was an edgelord. I don't care who the
Everyone
fuck you are.
was.
You are either an edgelord or you're lying to me.
Bro, like, Content Cop was, like, the biggest thing, like, during that time, you know what I mean? It's like, everyone was a fucking edgelord, you know? There's, like, specific YouTubers that, like, raised a fucking generation of, like, kids during that time, you know? It was the thing.
I think, I forget how old you are, but
I'm 26.
Oh, you're not much younger than me then. Yeah, so our generation grew up on the also loud equals funny.
Because we don't give a fucking... I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like we grew up on loud equals funny.
Yeah.
Slurs equal funny. Because you're not supposed to say them. But
yeah.
I will take
over the
world.
As we, our generation learned a lot as we got older.
I want to say
But-
all of the generation because there's quite a few that,
Yeah.
that didn't grow out of it, you know. But to
Yeah,
those who
and
growed out of it, you know, I got some respect for you, you know, up top.
Yeah. Well, that's why I say you can't broad stroke anybody, anything. I won't get too deep into that. But
Oh yeah.
you can't say all of one thing is bad. I mean, you can to some degrees, but generally stating, you can't just say, "Oh, all this one thing is bad." It's like,
Yeah.
I think you talked about this. Going back to the femboy stuff, quick. Did you discover your femboyness before or after meeting your partner? I know you talked about it, but I remember exactly.
I discovered like my femboy like identity before meeting here's the thing though. I met my wife in high school. Like we were already like years deep into our friendship before like I moved in with her, you know? I think this year will be 10 years since we've known each other, you know? Because we met in our junior year of high school and whatnot, right? So it's like I already met her before even I knew what a femboy was. Like when I met her, Content Cop was like the thing, you know? But what was I gonna say? Like I discovered like what a femboy was like in 2020 and stuff, and I was like, I want to be that, you know? I want to be that. I want to feel cute and all that stuff. But I was living with my parents at the time, you know? And no money too. So I was a brokey living with my parents, so I couldn't buy anything, go anywhere during a pandemic and whatnot. So I just had to play the fucking waiting game to see what happens, you know? And then, like I said, like once I moved in with my wife, I told her, and she was like, I got you type shit, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, no, so context for everybody, my parents are divorced, so, 50-50 custody. I grew up, especially if you go watch my old channel, you'll see it.
Yeah.
I grew up on toxic masculinity. Like, I never understood that terminology. I was never a huge fan of that because I didn't understand it. And then I started doing femboy stuff and went, oh shit, this is toxic.
Yeah.
Wait. And then, like, everything starts to just fall into place of, like, oh, so I was the piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's with me, it was a bit different because I got like, not to dive too deep into the commentary and stuff like that, but it was during a time where I got canceled and stuff like that. For like I said, at this point, it's like fucking 6 years old and stuff like that, and like every now and again, you get the one commentator being like, well, you did this 6 years ago, and while they're huffing their own farts, they're huffing their own breath and stuff like that. So it was like during a time where I got canceled and stuff like that. So it's like I don't really have many people in my life and like what to go for, and then you start to do a lot of like self-reflection on yourself, you know, and then you have that moment where it's like, oh, you were the piece of shit and stuff, and like how you want to like change, you know.
Yeah, and that's the big thing is like, and that's why I say all the time, or not all the time, but like I said earlier about everyone I think can change. It's whether they want to.
You put in the effort, you know, because you can't
Yeah.
just say sorry and then go back to doing shit, you know, because sorry, it's only like the first step. Like, what was it? I used to say this a lot, but you walk on the road that you build, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's reconstructing yourself and the way you think and the way everything is not easy.
No.
It is probably one of the hardest things you'll do over time. Not all gonna be in one shot.
Yeah.
You know, I sit here, for example, like I sit here and preach positivity. I'd like to think I stay pretty positive on stream. But if you've been in my stream long enough, you'll see the old me come up occasionally when I'm playing stuff. I was toxic, I was angry, and I was just a miserable person to be around.
I'm the fucking same, dude. I'm the fucking same.
And then finally, in my friend group, IRL friend group, by the way,
yeah.
I was about to put in our group chat, and I was about to say, guys, we gotta stop with this negativity. This is bullshit. You know, we're all bringing each other down. And I'm just like, wait, if I'm part of the problem,
Yeah.
I can't fix this.
Yeah.
So I decided to switch my version, and I didn't even bring it up to them. I just switched myself from constantly pessimistic asshole to, all right, let's try and find some positives.
Yeah,
now, you can be
exactly.
toxically positive, by the way. That is a thing. You are allowed to be angry about stuff. You're
Yeah.
allowed to be pessimistic.
Yeah. No.
But
it's okay to feel. Hold on, I'm gonna burp. Sorry. It's okay to
Yeah, there
feel
we
angry sometimes. You know what I mean? But if it goes on for too long, you know, someone should like tug on your shirt and be like, "Hey, man, what's up?" You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be a really bad example, I know, but like, Halo Campaign Evolved's coming out, right? We shared it in my group chat. We're talking, and somebody went, "Oh, this is gonna be more Halo Studio slap." I'm like, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like,
Yeah.
let's see what they put out first, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, this looks cool. This looks cool. You know, toxic positivity, possibly. I think the game looks kind of. I'm concerned.
It is gonna be
But-
slop, but this is my slop.
Pretty much, like, if it actually, great, honestly, random segue. If
Yeah.
you enjoy something
Mm-hmm.
and people tell you, why are you enjoying that? It's butt cheeks. Fuck them. My
Exactly.
favorite game, my top 5 game of all time, and I get so much shit for this, unironically, is Marvel's The Avengers. Like,
I don't even think I've heard of that game.
you know the live service Avengers game?
No, I'm not really a big like Marvel head, to be honest.
Oh, that'll do it.
Like the only
So-
Marvel thing like I've really seen / cared about was the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was it. That's it.
So Marvel's The Avengers came out in 2020
Yeah,
by Crystal Dynamics. The gameplay in that game is fucking amazing.
it is.
It's the post game that's not so good.
Oh, wait, shit! I think I did hear something about this.
I unironically loved the game. I 100%ed it on Xbox, and I want to 100% it again on Steam.
Yeah.
It is. Is it a top 5 game of all time? No, but it is my top 5 game of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I want to trigger Rainy, I'm gonna sit here and tell him that I really liked Halo 4 and 5, unironically.
All right, so that's gonna be it for the stream today. That's gonna be it for the interview. Thank you all. Listen, you could sit there and like Halo 4 and 5. I'm gonna make fun of it, but you're gonna. No, legit. Like if you're spitting like hatred venom at people for liking shit, like that's not cool. Me, on the other hand, like it's gone to the point now where it's kind of just like an inside meme joke that I fucking can't stand Halo 4. But I'm never gonna go out of my way and say, if you like this, you know, you need help. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna shit on the game because me personally, and I'm not no fucking IGN Game Informer journalist. You know what I mean? I just don't like the game. You know?
Which is fair. Like,
and I'm gonna make fun of the game because I don't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to be that person when I was like, oh, I love this thing, and you come across and say, I hate this. I'm like, what the fuck? And I go in some tirade about how can you hate this like gem of a thing?
Yeah, exactly.
And then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, like I don't like this thing that everybody likes, and I get the same reaction. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Listen,
so
chat, own your slop. Own your slop.
Yeah, like it's if you enjoy something, don't be ashamed for enjoying it. In high school, I loved anime. I hid that for years. And then my senior year of high school, I'm like, why the fuck do I care what people think? And I opened up and just became the giant middle school weeb that you see on, like, stereotypical weeb.
Yeah.
I made some great friends that way, by the way. Like, I met some of, like, for the lack of a better term and cringy, some of my people in my high school, which I didn't know existed.
There's a fan
I thought I was
base.
the only person.
There's a fan base in the community for everything, you know? Depending on like what your slop is, you're probably gonna find some friends or people to talk to about your slop that you enjoy. I say slop, but like not as like a pejorative or negative thing. I'm just using it because it's a fucking buzzword nowadays. But like and I'm very, very brain rotten. But like if you like have stuff that you're into, you know, and you feel the need to hide it, you don't gotta hide it, because guaranteed there are like people who are fans of the shit that you're into, you know? And so you can actually fucking talk to more people about it, you know?
My only heavy experience still with the I cannot talk about this in a public setting unless it's with my own community is trying to talk about Star Wars anymore.
That's completely, like, as a Star Wars fan, that's completely fair. That's completely fair. I can't even blame you for that.
Because when I sit here and I say episode 7 was a good start and then 8 ruined it, you're going to get one of two reactions. You're going to get murdered, or somebody that's going to go, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Me personally, I just can't fucking watch any Disney Star Wars. The biggest the biggest hot take I'll ever have, I don't even know if this is a hot take anymore, but Rogue One is a beat for beat just Halo Reach.
I don't see it, but I also haven't seen the movie in a minute. I fucking love Rogue One. I like Rogue One. I loved Solo.
So you, let me just by looking at your PNG on my screen, like you played Halo Reach campaign religiously, right? Would you say? Go watch Rogue One when you get a chance. Like, go watch it again. And this for anybody in chat. If you're a big fan of Halo Reach, go watch Star Wars Rogue One. Like, as quick as you can. And you'll see what I mean. And just by that statement alone, it's going to either make or break the movie for you. Once you notice all the similarities from Reach and Rogue One. Anyways, go ahead.
I'll probably still not see it. Dude, you're talking to the person whose main genre of manga is rom-coms. Do you know how many of those are really just copy-pasted?
I'm not saying, like, it's copy and paste story. You know what I mean?
Like, I go into anything for the little details half the time. So, like, when people were sitting here saying, episode 7 is just episode 4 retold, I'm like, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. But all of these story beat parts were different, so that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Boozecast. Rainy, I am part of the problem. What's your challenge, Booze? Sorry about that.
Nice.
Would you like to try and do it during an interview? Really, Bose? Really gonna be my mods fucking challenging me to do something. They're mid-interview. Oh Jesus. I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore. I'm all over the place.
Well, we'll transition back to I got 3 points left, and then we'll go to community questions. I think we're about at that time.
Yeah.
So I guess this could be two-parter. Do you have any general advice for somebody, whether or not I know you're not trans, but you are gender fluid, that people would want to come out like that, or advice for them, or like things, words for those that are afraid to embrace it or come out?
About the gender fluid thing, I've heard some mixed opinions about it and stuff. From what my wife explained to me, that gender fluid, I think, falls under the trans umbrella and stuff. And this isn't to like discredit any of my trans oofies out there. Like, I'm biggest fucking supporter and stuff like that. But like, I feel like at some point I am gonna start taking estrogen at some point. You know what I mean? So it's like we're getting there type shit. You know?
Yeah.
Well, if you're transitioning to something different, that counts as one, right? Listen, I'm not the fucking expert. I'm not the fucking expert. Shit, what was the question again?
Any like a general advice or
To coming out?
having like words of advice, general advice for people that are afraid to embrace it or come out or stuff like that.
Esther, genuinely, if you are at the first off, you got to work up the courage. Like, make up the decision. Is this something you want to do? I feel like everybody should come out at some point. But if you do, first things first, come out to the people that are gonna have your back. You know what I mean? Just so you can like have the pins and needles of telling an individual in general, just to get it off your chest. You know what I mean? If you tell people that you trust, that like if you're trans or a femboy or gay, I'm gonna like umbrella term and just say like just coming out in general, depending on like what you are. You know what I mean? Like whatever you are, and you need to come out. Tell someone that I'm so green. And tell someone that that has your back. You know what I mean? Just so you can train yourself to coming out to the people who like, that are gonna rattle your brain on like, or they're gonna make you question, are they gonna support me or not? So at least you trained yourself to prepare yourself to like tell them, and then B, the more people that you do tell, the less pins and needles and the butterflies and the anxieties are gonna go away step by step. You know what I mean? And if it's people that that are gonna be really offended and not support you, honestly, they're not worth your life. They're not worth your life. If say a family member or a friend or something like that, an acquaintance or something like that are blatantly fucking conservative, homophobic, just are not going to have your back and are going to be upset by your decisions and how you feel about the way you live your life, they're not worth your life. I tell my wife this sometimes because there were some people in her life that are very, very transphobic in her life that she cut out of her life and stuff. And this goes well too with the analogy I was going to bring up, because she also beat skin cancer a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
Right? And so the perfect analogy I tell you is like, what do you do with cancer? You cut it out of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me, like, I tell a story a lot on stream. About for a number of years I had 1.5 friends. That was it. The reason I say 1.5 because it was Daxter, and I worked nights. He worked nights, so we hung out. Brandon at the time was a hard-coded in bed at 9 p.m., which is about when I started getting ready for my day.
Yeah.
So I had 1.5 friends. Did it suck? Yeah. But those are two of the best friendships I have still. Like I said, I will take a bullet for them, and I'm better for it. I'd cut out everybody toxic to me, and you're better for it. Long run. It's gonna suck. I am not gonna sugarcoat it. It's gonna suck. But you will be better long run.
Yeah. No, it's better to get out in the open and be upfront and honest than to like keep things bottled up inside you, because sooner or later, if you keep the shit inside you, it's gonna burst at some point and you're gonna feel worse later.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna start transitioning to taking questions from the community.
Hey,
so we'll start. What we'll try to do, Rainy, when a question comes up in chat that you want to grab, go for it. We'll start with my Discord and we'll go from there. I gotta do like whether or not people want these to be anonymous in my chat, but we'll do that later.
Yeah.
The first question, because I'm gonna ask this, put this out there, because I think it's fucking hilarious. From Etchy, is ass or titties?
Like, is both not an option?
It doesn't look like it.
Fuck. Okay, if both's not an option, and if I desperately need one, you know, ass all the way. I'm an ass man. I'm an ass man.
I'm definitely more in the titty camp. I like them bouncing, jiggling.
Dude, I like the big booties jiggling.
I'm an ass man.
I'm an ass man, bro.
So, actually asked a couple different questions. I am just kind of cherry picking. This one I did enjoy reading was, who was your IRL or fictional crush growing up, and how much did it affect your taste in people?
So, what was it like? It was so weird because I think I kind of got ruined growing up and stuff because, like, a lot of, like, kids, because I hear this question all the time about, like, what was your fictional crush growing up and stuff, right? Well, when I was fucking everyone else's age, I was watching, like, WWE wrestling and stuff, and there was, like, a lot of hot women on there and stuff like that, so I think I kind of got spoiled, you know? I wasn't really a big Kim Possible person and stuff, so I forgot what that bitch's name is, the green and the one that wore the green and black suit.
Sheva?
Yeah.
Is it Sheva? No, Shigo. Sheva's the Resident Evil lady.
What was it? I really didn't find, like, fictional crushes until, like, later in life and stuff. But I would put Blackfire on there from Teen Titans.
There you go.
On there, I've Francine from American Dad on there and stuff. It was just a bunch of, like, MILFs and women stuff. I swear it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. There had to have been a few twinks I was kind of into growing up. But Bender Benning Rodriguez, yeah, that's one of them. Thanks, Poos. Oh shit, no, actually, unironically, Leela, that's probably up there. Like, Leela was probably, like, one of my biggest ones growing up. Thank you for actually reminding me of that. I know there was, like, a few twinks that I was, like, really into growing up that made me, like, question about myself, you know. But it's not on the tip of my tongue, you know?
I definitely have to agree with Katomi, but I'm going to dial it back another generation and go probably May from Pokemon. It's a big one.
That was the thing. I didn't really watch Pokemon growing up, though. That's the thing. Because, like, I just watched, like, goofy cartoon shit growing up, you know? So I didn't really, like,
the other one
resonate with the crushes. I was like, this cartoon make me laugh. Yeah, I'll watch.
The other one for me is let's see if anyone can get who this is before I tell you who the actress is 13 from House.
I don't know this.
I don't. Yeah, 13 was
Cortana. Cortana's on there.
Oh yeah. See, but that's the thing. I didn't get to play Halo until late. So.
Oh, I grew up on that shit. I grew up on that shit every single day. First grade, I get home from school. Fuck homework. I'm booting up Halo 2.
But 13 was played by Olivia Wilde in the House series House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and yes, that did affect my my taste in people, but, like, not to the degree of, like, I have to and only this. But damn, do I like a strong jawline on a woman.
Oh, Ivy, Cassandra, Tira, Sophitia, Sungmina, all from Soul Calibur series.
I never got to play Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur is a baller fighting game. I recommend, you know, if you like hot women, go to fucking Soul Calibur for that one and shit. The Soul Calibur is it's pretty much like, I think it was made by, like, the people that made Tekken and stuff, but except everyone's got weapons and stuff. You've probably seen, probably if I showed you a GIF, you've probably seen, like,
Good chance.
Like Ivy from Soul Calibur.
No, I'm not a fighting game person. I grew up with racing games, if that wasn't apparent.
I grew up with racing games as well, too, because I grew up with a select few of fighting games, which is Soul Calibur. I grew up with Halo, all the Halo games, but my main, like, thing was racing games as well, too. My favorite racing game of all time is Gran Turismo 2.
This just a reminder again, this is anyone in Rainey's and my chat This is the time to get your questions in if you want,
Oh, yeah.
if you have them.
Feel
We
free
are
to-
going to be reading chat. If there aren't any questions in chat, we'll pull from the Discord.
Yeah. Yeah.
GT
Yeah.
so based. I didn't play GT until 4, so
Yeah. GT2.
arguably, ironically, the best one. To me.
Has anyone tried Project Gotham? I've heard about it. I think I've seen the cover. I watched Dustin Eden's video. One of my favorite YouTubers to watch when it comes to racing games is Dustin Eden. I think he might have made a video on it. I'm not sure. Best games that carried your childhood? Halo. All the Halo games, honestly. Except 4. That one. No one put a pause on things. I'm joking. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Both 1 and 2. I'm gonna be real with that one.
I can make you cry or die internally on that one.
What's up?
I asked for The Force Unleashed 1 for Christmas that year
Yeah.
when it came out. My parents got it for me. First world kid problems. My parents got it for me on the DS, and I beat it.
Oh shit! I got 2 versions of it. I got the Xbox 360 version of Force Unleashed 1, and I got the PSP version of it too. So I got both versions of Force Unleashed.
The DS version, the cutscenes were all still images.
I don't remember what the PS1. No, I think the PSP one had like moving cutscenes, but like the game just looked like absolute dookie shit. You know. There was another question on here that I saw.
But for childhood games on my end would have been Mario Party and ironically probably NASCAR were the 2 big ones until you start hitting like early teenage. But those were the 2 like I still foam at the mouth for those games.
What was it? There was. I can go on and on about games honestly because I used to play NASCAR for the PS1. It was NASCAR 2001. I used to play a lot, and every single time I boot that game up, I go on a track, I 180 to the bitch, and I run into oncoming traffic. Speaking of racing games, Burnout Revenge was probably up there
Those
with
are
one of
fun.
my favorite racing games of all time. No, there's a bunch of fucking racing games I love. Forza Motorsports 2. There's Mario Kart Double Dash. Mario Kart Wii.
That's good.
Yeah, no, Double Dash might be my favorite Mario Kart.
It's always insane to me that before the Wii U, even with the Wii included, the GameCube is the second worst selling Nintendo console of all time. Because I could have sworn everyone I knew had one.
Dude, I don't see how it's the second worst selling. They got some gems on that bitch, dude. They got some.
I am convinced Nintendo does their best work on their worst consoles.
Legit. Oh, no, you can't say that because Wii U. Name one.
Wii had some bangers in it. So much so that they had to port them all to the fucking Switch.
Yeah. If we're talking about Wii games as well too, Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy is one of my favorites. Mario Party 7 was really good, but before I even played Mario Party, I played Fusion Frenzy 2 for the Xbox 360. I don't know if anybody's ever played that one.
Which one?
Fusion Frenzy 2.
Have not.
Okay, yeah, no, I can go like balls deep in the gaming all day and shit. You know, I can yap fest about that shit.
Somebody from your chat asked, "What's something that people think is great, but your opinion is dog shit?"
Oh, that's my mod booze. Something I think is great that people think is poo poo caca butt.
No, something that people think is great, but you think is dog shit.
Fucking professional wrestling. Yeah. I guess. What was it? I think Force Unleashed 2 gets a lot of hate and stuff, but I still find the gameplay loop pretty fun in that game.
You've got it backwards still.
Well, what's up?
It's something you think is bad, but other people think is great. So unpopular, basically unpopular.
Okay. Fucking, I hate Fortnite. I hate Expedition 33. I hate,
Is Expedition 33 just like a don't like the gameplay, or like I'm actually just curious?
It insists upon itself. It insists upon itself. I don't know if you ever watched. Oh yeah. I don't know if you ever watched Family Guy.
Not really. My Seth MacFarlane binging is an American Dad. I can watch like episode 2 of Family Guy, and then I'll go into American Dad.
Oh, what was it? Yeah, no, my mod's telling me right now. It's like, you gotta watch our fucking Game Awards vlogs. That bitch won, what, 9, 10 awards?
I didn't finish the game.
Yeah.
My response to everyone getting upset about that, unironically, is just make better games than assholes.
Yeah.
Because, like, Like, did it deserve all of them? Probably not. But just make better games than Dickens.
Yeah.
That TV series is really good. I've heard it is. Keep me to watch that.
There's probably like a good like few games / opinions that like I have. I just there's a lot of shit that a lot of people like that I can't fucking stand, to be honest. Tid series is really good. Absolutely, I'll die on that hill.
I'm trying to think. Like, I'm looking through my games. So I know I have a game one. I mean, the only one I could really.
Oh, GTA 5.
Oh,
I fucking hate GTA 5.
I don't like the online. I like the story a lot.
I hate.
Excuse me.
The story is good, but I insist upon itself. At the end of the day, it's
you
just
know
like
what?
on my page, it's just gonna be insist upon itself.
You know, I'll give my quote unquote controversial one, or whether or not you want to include this in like this is something people hate. I think, unironically, the original Modern Warfare 3 is the best Call of Duty game.
I don't really care
I think
about.
it's better than Black Ops 2.
I didn't really play COD all that much growing up. The only two I've played. Oh, no, actually 3. I only played 3 COD games ever. It's Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 6.
I've bought every COD since Modern Warfare 2.
I'm not really a CODer.
I just want a mindless shooter sometimes, and COD fits that perfectly.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore now with the, I don't have enough fucking cocaine to play most of those newer games.
That's fair.
3 is great. Finale, I don't know what people say. I love it. So much so that I actually have the modded launcher like loaded onto my computer right now for that and Modern Warfare Remastered, so I can play Modern Warfare 3 maps on it.
Yeah.
So if anyone ever wants to play that with me, I'm down.
Yeah. What's some of the hard hitting shit that people can ask me? I want some.
Let's see here.
I want some hard hitting stuff.
If you were first Femboy Emperor of the World, what's your first action?
Mandatory thigh highs.
Yes, actually. Would you accept tights?
Yeah. Anything that makes your ass look better. Yeah.
So like anything you think like shin and above, so like knee highs or higher.
Once
or
you
knee
turn
highs
18,
are the minimum.
Once you turn 18, mandatory fucking, skirts, thigh highs. I'll take
Yeah, there we
tights
go.
too. You know what I mean? And then
Ooh,
if
I
you're
have a
under
bo-
the age of 18, it is mandatory to play Halo 2.
Mm,
It is mandatory to play Halo 2.
From your mod again, what is your wildest hear me out and none of the genuinely attractive ones? You're not gonna like my answer then.
You might want to go first. I need a minute.
So I've never had a good hear me out. My hear me outs are all this furry bait. Like I'm very vanilla with that. For me, if you want to win me over immediately, round belly. Just round belly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm boring otherwise. Like the weirdest one for me is probably Meowscarada. Oh, hi Crystal.
I'm pyrocynical. Can't shut the fuck up, Bose. What was I getting? One of my weird. I don't know what my weirdest hear me outs is, and stuff. Actually, fuck. Katomi just hit the nail around the head. I do remember that game. God, what was the character? Was it Dust in that game?
We're talking about the fact that you just said the hive mind from Halo 2. Do you mean the grave mind?
The Grave Mind from Halo 2.
His voice is attractive.
That's pretty fair. Dust in Elysium Tale. I do remember that game. The main character with the green thing, like the green hat, I think was like a bit of a hear me out when I was younger. Like when I was like younger and stuff, and my cousin was playing that shit. I think that like woke something up. That like questioned me or some shit. You know, right?
Do you have an affiliate link for Angie Paws?
Yeah, I do. I actually do.
That's fantastic.
I'm sponsored. I'm sponsored. Right
Off
now.
topic, I was about to get sponsored by like a LGBT underwear company, and then I went to their webpage, and as I was clicking through, one of their, there's like advertisement slides on the front page of websites.
Yeah.
One slid through, I'm like, I stopped, looked at it, I'm like, those underwear doesn't show their logo properly. They have a bunch of AA generated crap all over their webpage, and I
damn.
immediately stopped conversation with them.
No, Angie Paws doesn't do AI content like at all. Like they all the promotional material that they do, it's either fan art or like fan pictures. Like they would have like users that like actually buy
That's
like
cool.
like the socks and stuff like that. They'll DM you saying, "Hey, can we use your photo to promote on our website and stuff?" And they'll
That's
like
neat.
and they'll make sure to at you in it as well too.
I think this will be the last gaming question for now. From Concourses, what console was the worst? Let's add the asterisk to that of you've used or owned.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it's like, I don't know, it's like fucking, if I'm gonna find shit nowadays, it's probably like the SNES or something like that, or like the NES and stuff, because I cannot play an NES game for the life of me. I just find it too boring.
Oh, really?
It just hasn't aged well, to be honest, but old heads might like it. If we're talking about consoles in general, I didn't really get to play much on the Wii U and stuff, and like, if then, I only played like one game, and it was Mario Maker on it, but like, I had a fun time on it. What are we talking about, like, worse? Like, quality of games that you played on it, or like...
I think it's just kind of like what you would consider. Like, for me, I had one, and I'm still in the ecosystem, though I'm phasing out. I still think the Xbone is one of the worst consoles.
That was the Xbone.
That thing was a brick. The original Xbox One is called the Xbone. It was the nickname people came up after the See, we have a console for those who don't have internet access. It's called Xbox 360.
Yeah. Okay. So what? The original Xbox you still think is booty?
No, Xbox One, as in like the
like from
the VCR.
Like 2013, 14 or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. No. The original Xbox One was duty ass and stuff.
I will defend to connect those. So fucking handy to come into the house and go Xbox on and watch your TV turn on.
Oh yeah. God, I don't know, honestly, because like all the consoles like I've owned growing up, I had fun with, because I had a original Xbox, I had 360, I had 4 PS1s, I had a PS2, I borrowed my cousin's Wii U to play Mario Maker on it. We had the Nintendo Wii over at my grandmother's house. I played on my cousin's GameCube, you know. And now I mainly play PC. And I emulate all the shit. I don't know, I guess Sega Saturn? I
don't think I even had one. I think I had my one friend back in the day had a Dreamcast. I wondered what the fuck it was, because I'd never seen it.
Being for real, the worst console was the Stadia. You know what? Yeah, that's
not
answer.
A console, that's a streaming device.
That's my answer, is the Stadia. Nah, if we're talking the fucking, I guess, Sega Saturn.
Yeah, I never really got to touch Sega consoles. My dad had a PS1. I don't know how this man did it. He got a PS2 launch day. He got not one, but 2 PS3s launch day.
What the hell?
That was impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did it. So I was on the PlayStation ecosystem until I got my 360 late into the 360's life cycle. And it was only because my pseudo stepbrother had one. And that's when my mom finally had to concede to letting me play M games, because he was allowed, and we lived together, and I was older than him, and it was really embarrassing that I couldn't play rated M games.
Yeah. Oh no, I also had a couple handhelds too. I had Game Boy Advance, I had a SpongeBob case Game Boy Advance, and I had a PSP, in which I used to play fucking Gran Turismo on the PSP, Star Wars Battlefront, Renegade Squadron, Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I also played, what was it? Invisimals. I played that shit, because you had to use the camera for that shit, and it never detect the thing until you look at the fucking card and the text on it and stuff. So I remember
making my dad so angry, like, and he couldn't do anything about it. So we used to have satellite TV. It was the satellite box and our PS3 on top of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting there playing, and if you've ever had, this is a launch era PS3, you know those things are fucking like grills.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, I want to watch. He's probably, we'll see the race. He's like, I want to watch the race. You're done gaming for today. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I turned it off, and his satellite box won't turn off because the PS3
it, like, melted
overheated the satellite box underneath it to the point where the plastic had actually warped.
That's insane. That's egregious.
He was so upset. He's like, how did this even happen? So we had to rearrange the whole TV stand.
Yeah. Jesus. GameCube sweeps. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's see here. This is actually a good one from Gabe in the Discord. What is your opinion on tattoos and piercings?
So I'm actually gonna get my first tattoo like this year. I've been talking about it for like over a year now and stuff, and I want to get my first one this year and stuff. So it's like, I'm cool with it. I can't find it cool when people like, you know, you do you what you want with your body. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
because you know, both my parents have it. My wife has some, you know, so I'm like, you know, I'm bound to get at least one at some point, you know. Piercings, on the other hand, like I said, you do what you want with your body. I am a big pussy when it comes to needles. I
Yeah, we
will
both
never,
are.
I will never ever get a piercing, and I mean this. I mean this, dude. I'm a weenie butt when it comes to needles. I hate that shit so much.
I wanted to get my ears pierced, but I work at a law firm, and they like day one told me I wasn't allowed to have like piercings or anything like that.
Oh, when
so
you
I
go to
have-
a workplace and they tell you you can't have tattoos, you can't have piercings, stuff like that, I hate that shit. You know what I mean? Is people
Yeah.
people like, as long as it's not like racist or offensive and stuff like that, you know, that's your own identity. You do you. You know what I mean? But if it's
Yeah,
like
so
yeah, but if it's like some like cool like fucking design, or like I see a lot of people have like gaming references and stuff like that on their shit. It's like by all means, like I think that shit's way cool. You know?
yeah, I have clip-on earrings now. They hurt after a while. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
I have Espeon earrings.
Dude, see, that's dope as fuck, you know? That's cool as fuck. I fuck with that, right?
Isn't that discriminatory and illegal to refuse employment? No. It depends on the state. Have her stuff. Like I live in PA. It's an at-will state. They can fire you for breathing wrong.
Jesus.
You really can't do much about it. I mean, you can. Like, if they fire you for actual bullshit, you can sue.
The
But you're
go ahead.
have an uphill battle.
Yeah, no. What was it? To answer, I don't know if the bonus answer as well too for people who are curious. The first tattoo I want to get, I want it on the back of my left hand, and it's gonna be the mark of shame from Halo 2.
Oh, where's the? There was. Oh, here it is. Question from Etchy on the tattoo subject. Tramp stamp or womb tat?
What that I would get, or just in general?
Let's go both.
Okay, if I had to choose, I'm not gonna get either, by the way. I'm just letting you know. If I had to choose, womb tat, and I think womb tats look way hotter, honestly.
As
'Cause,
somebody
like,
with a
'cause,
belly fetish, womb tats are great.
Yeah, because, like, womb tats look way cool. I associate that with, like, you know, like, femboys and, like, you know, just, like, succubus type, like, characters and stuff like that. With a tramp stamp, I don't know. I associate it with, like, the fucking 40, 50-year-old Floridian chain smoker MILF that's in your area. It's like, oh, you know, my sister Charlene's also got the tramp stamp. You know, she got a fucking goiter on her neck. It looks like a liquid football. You should come visit her sometimes. And she's like smoking her penis cigar and stuff. Yeah. And it's probably named like fucking Sally Lee or some bullshit, you know?
That's just I associate tramp stamps with Sally from Cars.
Yeah.
Actually, this is ironically a good question because I had this discussion with somebody the other day. Could or can chubby or fat people be femboys too? Yes, that's why I was talking about it's a self-descriptor.
There is no limit. The only limit is your motivation and what you want to like put in the effort to being like making yourself feel cute, you know? Just make yourself feel cute, you know? Who gives a shit what people think about you, you know what I mean? You gotta make yourself feel cute first. And there's no limit to that, you know? And,
yeah, I was talking to somebody.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was talking to somebody the other day about that, like, and it's. I'm not gonna call them out because that's just me being a douchebag. But they're like, I think there should be a little bit of a gate for femboys. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, at least try to like upkeep it. Like, you should at least shave. I'm like, yeah, but like some people have to put a front up. I don't shave my arms for that reason. I'd continuously shave my arms if I didn't feel like I had to put a front up still. Like,
I hate femboys who gatekeep femboys. I hate that shit. There are literal transphobic femboys within the community. There are
Nazi femboys.
There are. What was it? I used to be friends with femboys. I'm not gonna name, but right when I told them I'm gender fluid, insta blocked me and stuff. Because it's like, you don't have to take HRT to be a femboy or make your ass and thighs look big. You don't have to do that. You just need to work out and stuff like that. Not everyone's gonna work out, dickhead. So sometimes people want to feel more feminine, and sometimes, you know, you want to make yourself feel. It's not, at the end of the day, what does it mean to be a femboy? It's to make yourself feel cute, not to make the others around you think that you're cute. You know, if you're doing a femboy to please others, like, that's not important. You know, you're pleasing yourself. You know what I mean? And
and that's where I come from the angle of like I think it's a self descriptor because like for me it's just the way I dress. I don't feel like I act feminine. I despise with a burning passion nail polish. I refuse to let anyone anywhere near me. And I'm too lazy for makeup.
yeah, no, it's sometimes like I don't like so I have my wife put makeup on me a few times. They do the shit where they put eyeliner near my eyes. I hate shit near my eyes. I can't imagine women doing that every other day and stuff, you know, or femboys and stuff, or whoever does it in general puts eyeliner and shit near their eyes every other day or every day or whatever. Nail polish, I just get lazy, you know, going out in public with clothes, I just get lazy. Republican femboys are crazy. Get this man a true. Get this man a true and stuff. But like, why the friendly fire? You know what I mean? Why the friendly fire? You know? But it's like if you're gatekeeping femboys, I think you're a prick. I think you are a prick. And I am one of the few that really doesn't have a filter about it. Like, I will go bat for bat to show like my support for fucking femboys. Hi, I hope you gave a great stream. Thank you so much. I will go bat for bat to defend, you know, femboys, LGBT, trans, etc. and stuff. And like, I will call out fucking whoever. And sometimes my mouth's gonna be a bit trouble because of that, you know. But don't gatekeep femboys. Yeah, there are chubby femboys. There are, you know, big femboys, you know what I mean? There are probably, like, fucking twink skeleton-sized femboys and stuff. There's some that are small, there's some that are too tall and stuff like that, you know? It's just to make yourself feel cute. You're doing it for yourself at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, and that is a very big thing. Like, you know, I know I keep going back to that point, but that's why I do say it's a self-descriptor. Like, I really don't know how else you see it. Like, you just can't call somebody a femboy. Like, it's just not. I just don't. I really just don't see how it could work other than a self-descriptor.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like I know you had said earlier you're not a huge fan of labels, but there's people like me who love labels because my brain can't figure out shit to save my life. So a label puts me in a nice little box that I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, no, it's like that. Like, that's fine. You know, I do that too. It's like just. So my brain won't stop fucking juggling with the label and stuff like that. But if it's like, but if it's like someone's like go up to me, oh, you're this, I'm like, okay, dog, like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I just want to be at the end of the day, I just want to be Rainy, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to be like anybody else. I'm me.
Zeno says, what kind of thigh highs do you prefer to wear?
I should go with the bit and promote my fucking Angie Paws referral link for the bit. But like, Angie Paws. My friend Will Zonium has their own line of thigh highs as well. Also, yeah, thanks, Bose. My friend Will Zonium has their own line of thigh highs too, which I gotta shout out the Oomphy. You know what I mean? Like, he's got some amazing quality thigh highs. Angie Paws, you know, they got some comfy stuff. Also too. I will defend this because this gets a lot of hate. The basic Amazon, quote unquote, basic Amazon femboy fit, comfy as hell. If you buy your shit from Amazon, like, I don't give a fuck what people say. You know, sometimes people can't afford, you know, shit like Angie Paws or like Will Zonium's one, or like, you know, if you need
or you don't want to dump the money when you're trying to figure out what you are.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I will defend that Amazon basic, quote unquote, Amazon basic femboy fit. Like, I will defend that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when I got into it, like, do you really think I wanted to spend to get the top of the line stuff when I was trying to figure stuff out? No, I got the cheap ass Amazon skirt that I found out was too short after wearing it out in public 3 times. So anytime I'd bend over, my ass was visible.
The hell yeah.
I found that out after when I was hanging out with a friend, and he's just like, so. You know your skirt's too short? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, I couldn't make eye contact with you because every time you'd bend over, I saw your ass.
My ass was making eye contact back.
But yeah, that was funny. But yeah, like, it's not just ass. Oh yeah, like everything. That's Crystallized Creations, my fiance, by the way.
Old too.
Yeah, Crystallized Creations in chat is my fiance. So she's been here the whole journey.
Yeah. shout outs.
Uh,
I saw fuck, marry, kill, grunts, elites, brutes. Kill brutes, fuck the elites, marry the grunts. Next question.
yeah, that's probably the only sane. No, I think I'd marry the elite.
Marry the elite?
Yeah, because then you have somebody defending you, somebody who wants to like get up in your shit.
Then who are you fucking?
Probably the grunt.
I
If
don't
I can get it over with. Listen, I
could-
think you're gonna have a happier life with an elite.
Nah, you need the no, because the elite's got the 4 lips. You got the 4 mandibles. You know what I mean? That's some crazy shit.
I still go with the you could go out dressed femme and not have to worry about your safety anymore.
I could do that with a grunt. I could do that. Imagine a
I mean, they are
femboy
like
grunt.
They are like people do not understand the grunts are like 4.5 feet tall. They're fucking terrifying.
Yeah, dude. Bruh, dude. Imagine femboy grunt though. Grunt thigh highs and oh my god. Holy
Where the
shit.
fuck am I going to get methane on a regular basis though?
You brap. You brap.
Jesus Christ.
You brap.
Grunts are also a walking gas bomb.
You brap.
Are Angipaws comfy? What material are they, and do they fall down easily?
They say on the website they don't fall down easily and stuff. For me, like, I don't know if it's like if I bought a size too small or my legs are just, if anything, like if my legs are getting bigger and they squeeze my thighs like a bit too much, but I think probably because like I might just be dumb and like I ordered a size too small, or I have been working on my thighs a bit and stuff like that, and I'm kind of like a bit proud of myself that my thighs are getting a bit bigger and stuff.
I can't fit my old guy jeans anymore.
Yeah. But like Angipaws, like they're pretty, like they stand firm, you know what I mean? And for materials that they're made out of, they do explain on one of their pages on their websites and stuff. If you, I can use the referral link if you want and stuff like that. They explain what the materials are made of, backstory of why they were made, all the affiliates that are sponsored by the websites, and then like the shop for all the different like not just thigh highs too, but arm sockies as well too. Some fucking keychains, some stickers as well too. Now they're coming out with the underwear and the fucking jock straps and all that stuff too. So it's not just thigh highs as well.
I have a pair of thigh highs. I feel so bad. Somebody gifted to me on Throne. They came in and they were like 2 sizes too small. So I wore them, took pictures, and by the time I tried to take them off, I had to like wrench them off my fucking thighs because they were constricting my leg so badly.
Yeah. I might need to buy another pair at some point and stuff like that, but like I said, I just like, a little bit proud of myself that it feels like I am working on my thighs a bit like the past year or so, or whenever I got them.
Zeno, when it comes to that, at least for me, I take the stairs now everywhere I go. When you're going up and down, or upstairs mainly, put more weight into your heels.
Yeah.
And take 1 step at a time, and just go up and put as much weight as you can comfortably do into your heel as you're going up, and then do squats as well. And that'll go a long way.
Yeah, squats helped me a lot too. With me, I don't have like a set like preference of like what needs to like what I need to do to like work out and stuff. First of all, best form of work. First of all, you gotta get motivation, which is something I've been lacking. Second off, there's a bunch of different ones. With me, I ask like my friends who work out, hey, what help? Because I asked like shout out to Jazzberry, Chasey.
Wait, are you moots with fucking Jazzberry?
Yeah, we're friends.
Holy shit!
We collabed back in September.
My mind was just blown.
Yeah, no, they're one of my friends.
Jazzberry's the reason I had to question my sexuality.
Yeah, no, I was like, I felt when I was story time, when I was like in the hotel with Jazzberry and Chasey Boy and Nitrate and all that stuff like that, they were like, because we were collabing and stuff like that, and they went up to me and I was like, so what do you want to film? Or what ideas do you have to film and stuff? Cause for people that don't know, I do NSFW content on the side too, and Jazzberry invited me to for like a collab back in September. So we were all in the hotel room. They went up to me, so what ideas do you have to film for this weekend? And I just stood there stun locked and stuff, because you see all these content creators with like thousands and thousands of hundreds of thousands of followers, and then little old me, not even 1,000 in the NSFW scene. As I just quoted Plankton from SpongeBob, I was like, I don't know, I didn't think I'd get this far. And
for any context for people, by the way, why I'm stun locked hearing this is if you follow the NSFW femboy community at all, you find Jazzberry. Jazzberry is the NSFW
Like
Femboy creator.
Femboy. Yeah.
Like, they are. Like, when I started getting into Femboy stuff, I'm like, oh, they're on Reddit. Their Reddit just got banned from Femboy fashion. That was really funny to
Yeah,
find
no,
out.
I saw that and stuff like that.
They're on Twitter, and like if you type in like Femboy anywhere, you're gonna find one of their posts.
Yeah, see,
Are
I
they
don't
the one
know
that
if
does public stuff? Yes, they are. I
Yeah.
don't know how they have the confidence to do that.
Yeah, here's a safe for work pic of like a group photo of all of us.
Shared it with me.
Yeah, it's like my pinned post on Blue Sky and stuff.
Oh, I saw this picture.
Yeah, that's me on the.
I think it was before I met you.
So, chat, if you've seen the picture of me and Nitrate and Chasey and my wife and Jazz and stuff like that, people think I was extremely tall in that photo. No, I had to stand on the toilet because that was a cramped off photo.
Can I
to take.
screen share?
Yeah, if you want to and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, you can screen share if you want.
Yeah. This is Jazzberry.
Yeah, I gave everyone.
I am jealous of them because they have no fucking hair. And they don't have razor burn to show for it either.
Yeah.
Then there's me who's fucking covered in razor burn and hair. So I'm in a lose-lose situation.
Yeah. And chat, I'm not that tall. I'm just standing on the fucking toilet because that was a small ass bathroom. And I need to be seen.
Do you think you could repost that and then then we can just tell anyone listening like audibly to go check out your Blue Sky?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
I mean, if that's convenient for you.
Oh, what? You want me to repost it?
Yeah, if you can.
Oh yeah, I can. Hold on. Undo and then repost. There you go. All right, I reposted it. Yeah, no, it was a fun time back in September and whatnot for that.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
It should be fine, Vic. There's really nothing.
Yeah, no, I
I've worn
checked.
those shorts.
Yeah, no, I checked the photo. It's fine. Like like I've showed it on my streams when I came back from that stream, or when I came back from that weekend and stuff like that, and like my VODs are like still up and whatnot. Everything's fine.
Look at the counter.
What? Counter?
Look at the counter.
Oh. Oh. Oopsie. I have a counter. Why were you looking? I'm joking.
I legitimately don't think. I don't think most people are gonna notice.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So I feel bad now.
Nah, we have to. I've accidentally done worse.
Might need to crop that. Yeah, I might need to.
Possibly. I'll have to figure it out.
Remember that one picture we took in that one person? Oh yeah. I remember now.
Yeah. So if you're listening on like if this goes up on any podcast stuff, if you go to it's Rainy Kingpin, right?
Yeah.
Is your Rainy Kingpin on Blue Sky. They'll have the photo reposted for you to see.
Yeah, no, like Rainy Kingpin's like for all my socials and stuff.
Same with Sable the Raccoon on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz and I are friends. I'm friends with Nitrate and Chasey Boy as well too. I'm slowly making more and more friends in the NSFW sphere lately and stuff.
All of my Femboy friends are all here on Twitch. I'm still trying to get over the fact you know Jazzberry.
Yeah. No, we're friends.
I want to.
We were
if I could
watching
steal anything.
What was it? We were watching Gravity Falls during that weekend too. It was pretty funny.
If I could steal anything from them, it's fucking the clean, hairless body, and I'm sure it's all lasered, and I cannot afford laser hair removal.
Yeah, that was one of the first questions I asked. Was, is it laser? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, dude, I fucking can't do that. I can't.
Professional, I assume, not like home.
It's I forgot exactly, but it's like they have to like go somewhere to like get lasered. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. So it's professional. Yeah.
Yeah, professional.
I looked into it. It's like $400 ago.
Yeah, it's A, don't have the money for it, and B, if I did, I'm a big puss, so I can't even do it.
I want to do it because, like I said, so my thigh. I've showed my thighs a couple times afterwards. If I shave my thighs, I've tried fucking everything. I've tried electric shavers. I've tried shaving cream with aloe. I've tried just single blade razors. I've tried multi-blade razors. I tried both of those with zero pressure applied.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'll wake up and my thighs are on fire.
With me, I just used the electric shaver and stuff. We got like a cheap one on like rock that bush. That's the most. We what was it? I did. My wife just found like some nice cheap ones that are like on Amazon and stuff. That's what I used to use for mine. It doesn't
even
make
electric
it.
shavers. I've used the only thing that doesn't cause it to be as bad. Honestly, great product. Believe it or not, is the Manscaped razor.
Yeah.
The electric one does pretty well. Honestly, great product, by the way.
Yeah. With
Doesn't
me,
get close, but it does well.
with me, I can't give like a good, nice, smooth, clean shave and stuff like that. There's some like small hairs there and stuff, but I just like the main thing like I want to do is to make sure like get enough off where I'm not like fucking itching. You know what I mean? Because when I have like full bush there, I'm like itching. I can't go to sleep and shit. So I'm like, I gotta get this off. Manly stubble. Yeah, crotch manly stubble. Like that's what I've got on.
I'm in a catch-22, not catch-22, but in a predicament too. Like I have a wonderful genetic family trait where all weight goes to my gut. So like every time I tell people, yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, they're like, you don't need to lose weight. I'm like, bitch, I'm wearing a baggy shirt. It's a polo. You ain't seeing my gut that sticks out so far. I can't see my dick anymore.
Oh.
Like it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be, but like my one thing for myself was if I look down, standing up, and I can't see my dick anymore, we've got problems. And you know what I can't do anymore?
Yeah.
So I get really self-conscious about it, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, I gotta eat better. And then I see somebody like Jazzberry, I'm just like, I want to look like that. And then I see their workout routine is like 6 days a week for like 4 hours. I'm like, I don't have the motivation to do that.
Yeah, same. It's like that's what I told him too. It's like because I asked him for advice. It's like, what can I do at home? Because I don't have a car to go anywhere. B, I really don't want to go to gyms because like I don't know. I just can't work out while people are staring at me, you know? And
Are they not on E? I don't think so.
Jazz?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I asked him about it. I think they said no. Yeah, no, they're not on E. It's all they've been working out for like years and years and years and stuff, and they put in like a lot of the effort for it.
If you look at their Twitter, they're pretty vocal about how much effort they've put in.
Yeah, no, they do. I've talked to them about it and stuff like that. No, it's like all I could say is like, holy shit, you know, that's a lot of respect from me, you know.
Yeah, like I'm assuming it goes to Rainy too. Like the part of the motivation issue too is like I could work out, but in that 3 hours I'm working out, I could also spend 3 hours streaming.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. It's because I stream a lot, you know, and it's like it's a mix of I'm a married. At the end of the day, I'm a married individual. I don't really have a lot of time other than stream and then unwind after a stream, you know. So there's got to be an extra time slot where, not only that too. So it's not only that too. There's family shit, you know, gotta take care of my family, right? 'Cause that's the first thing. Then there's streaming, and then, you know, whenever I do have free time, that goes into making NSFW content on the side, or focusing on like editing a video for YouTube, fixing shit for stream, like layouts and whatnot, you know, making posts online, you know, to like engagement and stuff like that, you know, and all that gets distracted with my ADHD brain and takes the focus off of like shit I should probably work out and stuff, you know what I mean? So there's too much on my plate where I'm gonna lose focus and not have the time slot for working out and stuff, you know?
Yeah, the best thing I found, yes, Vic, I do know I complain, but when you get to sit down and finally get comfy and get told to do 25 squats, the best thing, I stole this from Omnicat. Best thing I could sell it for you, Rainy, it gets me out of my chair, is to do like a squats redeem. It keeps you from like getting 2 out of the game, but
no, that's what I did. I used to do it too, and I might bring it back and stuff like that. I used to play Valorant with a friend, and for every time I die in a Valorant game, that's how many squats I have to do.
Oh wow.
So it would get up to the point where I think at max I did 183 on stream and stuff.
That's insane. I think I was up there at one point because people would spam it. I had to limit it to 5 per person in the end.
Yeah, no, that was the thing too. It was not just that, but there was a
really
points
bad.
redeem too.
Like, people were spending thousands of points.
Yeah, it got to the
Yeah,
point
so
too, where because like I had a points redeem where it's like you put in 100 like points or whatever, and I would have to do 10. So on top of the 10 that I have to do, it would be on, as well as fucking all the ones I had to do for every round of Valorant I did, you know?
Yeah, so I ended up capping it because there became times where I used to have a crunches one too, but the squats became to a point where, you know, somebody would come in, and this isn't targeting one person, it happened with multiple different people.
Yeah.
And they would redeem it with so many, I ended up having to do like 100 and some, and like I physically could not get that far.
Yeah.
But for everybody, just here's a couple things on the health side of things that you can make to help. Just a lot of water. Just drink water. It goes real far. Just get out of your seat every once in a while. If you're in an office job, get up and walk. Just go to walk your floor. I don't think most places are gonna care.
Yeah, no, that helps miles. Like, I usually work at my desk all day and stuff. I have to get up because I got a fucking bad tailbone and stuff. And so, yeah, no, getting up, walking around helps miles, dude. Like, legit.
Yeah, like for me, this was actually a double benefit. I saved money doing this, but I park a mile away now from my office. I save $200 a month, but I've had multiple opportunities to park closer for only a little bit more, but I'm like, you know what? No, I need the exercise.
Exactly.
And also, if you don't work on a really tall floor, take the stairs. I work on the 4th floor. I take the stairs to the 4th floor. Boy, does it hurt after that mile walk. But I feel better for it.
Once you feel the, what was it, the soreness or whatever. Well, oh God, what is it? What is it when you feel like sore or something like that, like after like in a workout and stuff like that? That is the reward, you know. That means you did a good job, you know.
Yeah. Other thing too, like I'm trying to make little changes here and there, like just little changes go a long way. Like for me, I'm trying to eat an apple consistently now. I'm not looking for every day.
Yeah.
Don't set hard goals. If you set hard goals and you fail it, you'll end up relapsing real quick.
Exactly. Like,
so for me, it's just like I bring an apple to work every day. If I don't eat it, I don't eat it. Maybe tomorrow.
when it comes to motivation, take the little achievement. Yeah, feel the burn. And when it comes to motivation, take the little achievements that you get day by day. Like, reflect on your day, think about what you did, and just like be proud of the little achievements that you get like throughout the day. You know what I mean? And then sooner or later, like 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8. You know, that you could sit there and say, okay, I did this and this and this. Good. You know?
Yeah. You know, it's just doing those little things where you can. If you can't get up and walk around during your job, you'll have to find something. Like maybe before you go to your car or something, you know, walk around the building or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, everywhere's gonna be different.
Yeah, exactly.
But like a little like I've gained weight again. I'm real close to going back to 160, and I'm really upset at myself.
I
tried to go back down to 120, but I was in the 140s again. And my doctor said, do not lose any more weight. I'm like, but I used to weigh this much. And it's just like, yeah, but we're talking like you may start losing muscle mass. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to eat better.
Yeah, I need to gain weight. That's the thing with me and stuff. Cause
underweight.
I'm very, very underweight and stuff. Cause
I used to be.
Oh, what was it? My doctor told me like last year, cause I'm 5'9" and stuff, and he's like, dude, you should be like 150 or around 140 or something like that from like someone your height and stuff. And I weighed myself. I was like 110, 112, and I tried to like a few months ago, tried to like get up to 120 and stuff, but like I lost a lot of weight just because the first 3 months of this year has been really, really hard on my wife and I, and I've been like kind of going through like a bit of depression and anxiety, and when I get anxiety and stuff, it makes my stomach sick, and then I don't want to fucking eat shit, you know what I mean? Because it's like within the past like 3 months alone, we've been harassed by another VTuber, got doxxed by their community, and last month our 2-year-old kitten passed away and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about I heard about all that stuff.
It's
we share a friend who I got to hear from it, so
yeah, and what was it? Just this week alone, my wife had to get surgery and stuff because the dentist fucked her up last year on wisdom tooth removal. So it was like it was just so much, you know, back to back to back to back to back and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Well, I can't. I used to be like it's just easier to say. Like I used to be an alcoholic. Like, and if I wasn't classified, it was damn near.
Yeah.
And when I came back from my car accident, like my family, I have the wonderful like predisposition to addiction problems. So I'm like, I gotta find something. I know it sounds awful, but I'm like, I have to find something to put in here. So it's caffeine.
Yeah. What
and the other
VTuber
problem
I
too
just
is that-
came back? I will not name them. I will not name them. They know who they are, but I will not name them. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
So I tend to drink a lot of energy drinks because they taste good. With the downside of the loaded amount of bullshit that comes with them.
I can't really do energy drinks. I know it's a big stereotype where it's like, oh, femboys like Monster and stuff. I can't. It's
I'm totally not drinking a white Monster right now.
yeah, I can't fuck with that. When my heart starts beating rapidly, I start to panic and it makes shit worse and stuff. That's why
Yep.
yeah, I just like stick to like fucking I'm
What?
fucking
Well, that's what sucks. I tried to replace it with black coffee because black coffee is A, good for you, and B, better than anything else. I like the taste of black coffee. Coffee gives me the fucking jitters to high hell, and I'm just like, I am vibrating.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't fuck with coffee in general and stuff like that. I don't know. If anything was like caffeine, I just stick to like fucking Pepsis or Dr. Peppers. Or right now I'm swigging a RC Cola. You know what I mean?
I
So-
can't do soda unless it's Mountain Dew. That's literally like the only soda I can tolerate.
I drink soda. I eat pizza. That's my shit.
Yeah, my comfort food is Taco Bell, so we're batting 0-3 right now.
Yeah. Gamer subs will eventually do that. I want a Gamer subs waifu cup of me.
I told myself I go for G Fuel still, and I'm working so hard to get the requirements for them to even have the conversation with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're coming up near a wrap-up point. Is there anything you'd want to add prior to that?
Like any like final statements or whatever.
Yeah, anything like you'd want to add, anything you'd want to ask me, anything you'd want to ask the community or talk to the community, you know, literally anything.
Legit, chat. Like this doesn't even cover like femboy stuff. If you're LGBT, if you're, you know, have a special interest or whatever, don't gatekeep it. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's like a few things like that. Don't gatekeep shit. You know. Don't throw stones when you live in a glass house. You know, kind of like treat others how you want to be treated type shit. You know, it's pretty basic. You know, shit. You know what I mean? There are bad examples, bad characters within the community and stuff. The most I want to do is become like a good character, at least, you know, like a good example that people can point to and say like, you know, that's my Oshi, that's my femboy type shit, you know, right? That's my femboy right there, you know.
Yep.
But most importantly, right, walk on the road that you build, you know. And what I mean by that, you know, if you've been through some rough shit, whether people been against you or just been rough stuff going on in your life, you need to make a change for yourself, for others, or whatever. Walk on the road that you build. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, saying sorry is one thing, or, you know, just acknowledging an issue, something to change your life is one thing and stuff. Put in the effort. You don't gotta make a drastic change overnight. Baby steps is okay. Any amount of change, notability, learning can really change you. You know, I used to be a fucking piece of shit back in the day. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
But like over the course of 6 years and stuff, yeah, do I still get hate? Yeah, absolutely. Do I still get like, you know, like messages and like, you know, people just bad mouthing me and stuff like that? Absolutely. That's never gonna change and stuff, you know. But the most I can do is walk on the road that I build and not follow their example. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
And a burnt bridge cannot be rebuilt in this case.
Yeah, there's been a few burnt bridges and stuff, you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm
Yep.
gonna build a new one and you can smile and blow me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
And then last question for you is, where can people find you?
Shit. You can find me on twitch.tv/RainyKingpin, which is what you're looking at right now. You can also find me on YouTube, Rainy Kingpin. You can also find me on the Funny Blue Twitch, Rainy Kingpin. Yo, Concourses, thank you so much for the follow. You can find me on Twitter, Rainy Kingpin. All the socials, you can find me on Rainy Kingpin. On TikTok, I don't use Instagram. Yeah, on the Funny Blue, actually, on the Funny Blue Twitch, you can find me Rainy Day Kingpin. And, yeah, that'll be us. See you.
And then for my socials, you can find me at Sable the Raccoon. There are 2 C's and 2 O's in Raccoon for everyone who's information.
Yeah.
At pretty much everything: Blue Sky, Twitter, Twitch, Joystick, the whole 9 yards. If it's social media, I'm probably on there, unless it's Facebook, because fuck Facebook.
Yeah,
Hi,
fuck
Song.
Facebook. Thank you for reminding me. I need to make a joystick. I keep forgetting to. This past week has been the drizzling shit. So I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah, no, but I had a lot
yeah,
of fun
thank you
today.
for joining me today on this very, very much scuffed first go at the
Dude,
new iteration. of
anytime I get
MLS.
invited on, there's a bit of scuff right now. Like my OBS is fucking dropping frames like pubes, dude. Like legit. Like there's a bit of scuff whenever I go on someone else's stream at some point. It's on brand for me. But I had fun regardless though, and I hope everyone in chat had fun too.
Yeah, I know I certainly did, and I hope everybody enjoyed themselves today. If you guys do have any more questions that you want to ask for future guests, please feel free to join my Discord or follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky. There is a channel in the Discord for Femboy Lounge questions, and then when the posts go up, it'll say like, hey, if you got any questions, post it here.
Yeah.
So that's where to do that. I don't know how often we'll be putting up episodes. I need to start ironing out some stuff, get some opinions on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Are you going to continue streaming?
I'm probably gonna go raid someone and stuff. I'm hungry.
Okay.
I need to order dinner.
Yeah, I'm also probably going to wrap up here.
Yeah. But no, I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you for being on the, like I said, on the first iteration of this.
No problem, no problem. And if you want me back on for any other future stream and stuff,
I will probably choose you again for the first after hours Femboy Lounge episode.
Oh my, that's the spicy one, isn't it?
Yes, that's where chat will be able to ask the spicier questions. But I want to get into the rhythm of what this is before I get into that.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, you can hit me up whenever and shit. And I had fun today.
Yes.